What's going on, Jerome's? So we hit that portion of the offseason where we let our mind explore the space. And you have Justin freaking Jefferson, the wide receiver one in the friggin' league, and should be for a long time, a guy who is going to be JJ2K, a guy who has a chance to be the GOAT at his position, offensive player of the year last year, MVP finalist, and overall is just amazingly fun. But hasn't signed his extension yet, and of course the Vikings they seem motivated to take care of him, and now he's eligible for an extension. Pay him $30 million a year, make him the highest paid receiver in NFL history, and then go from there, man. But there's a couple things going on. Number one, it's still a quarterback league, and Kirk, even though he has some tread left on the tire, 34, going to be 35. The Vikings don't have a clear succession plan in place, and it is a quarterback-driven league. You look at Mahomes, you look at Burrow, you look at Josh Allen, you look at all the top young quarterbacks in the league, and it is a clear competitive advantage. And the Vikings, they're hitching their wagons to Kirk, and Kirk has played phenomenal the last couple of years, but how much time does he have left in him? And if the Vikings are going to have success, and they're obviously not going to tank, how are they going to get up to the top of the draft and find themselves their quarterback of the future? So I really hate to put this out in the universe, but we have to ask. Like, no one is untouchable. What would it take for the Vikings to trade Justin Jefferson? Right? So we put it out to you, the people, the Jeromes. So two separate polls. One wasn't worded very well, and it's on the bottom. Would you trade Justin Jefferson for 3 first-round picks? 9,300 Jeromes voted, and 73% said nah. Now, it could be a crapshoot. Like, if you're trading for 3 first-round picks of a solid team, like if you're trading 3 first-round picks to, I don't know, the Ravens. And the Ravens, especially with Jefferson, those would be late first-round picks. Poorly worded. But better poll question, would you trade Justin Jefferson if it meant that you could draft Caleb Williams, the perceived number 1 overall pick in 2024? Now, Caleb Williams is just a stand-in. Could be Drake May, could be another quarterback we don't even know about yet, but would you trade Jefferson for the number 1 overall pick in 2024? And 7,600 Jerome's voted. 79% said no there. So it was even stronger. It was an even stronger rebuke. But I mean, Caleb Williams is highly regarded. He is hyped up as the next Mahomes. But of course, sure things aren't sure things, and it would be different if you're trading Jefferson for a proven quarterback, like say Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert to a degree, or maybe even Trevor Lawrence if you're betting on ascendancy. But it is a big time gamble, and it would be the Vikings' luck if they traded the best wide receiver of this generation for a quarterback who just fell flat on his ass. Even though I don't expect that with Williams, but it's a non-zero chance. But even though obviously Jefferson is Jefferson, I'm trying to convince myself this, where if Caleb Williams does become that guy, you already have Jordan Addison in place. Of course, they had great chemistry at USC last year. And short-term example. So when the Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill, everyone thought that the offense would take a step back because you're getting rid of a superstar receiver, but the offense actually got better. And they're playing a lot of 12 personnel, a lot of 2 tight ends, a lot of mismatches, and it really came down to Mahomes can operate with anyone, whether it's MVS, whether it's Kadarius Toney, whether it's Sky Moore, and that's the big difference there. But you're betting that Caleb Williams can be Mahomes, and it is quite a big gamble because you're giving up the wide receiver 1 in the league, hoping that Caleb Williams is going to be that guy. But I don't know, man. I don't think I can do it right now. Because also, if you get a quarterback in there, JJ is going to enhance his profile greatly as well. So, yes, maybe you're going to have to scour the rest of the draft. Maybe you're going to have to take a chance at a late first-round quarterback. Maybe you'll have to trade up multiple first-round picks of your own to go get your guy in the draft. But I can't do it. I can't do it right now because I do think that JJ is a generational talent. I think he's once in a 2-decade type player, and I think that he's going to raise all boats. I think he's got a superstar profile. I think he's going to be worth every single penny that the Vikings do eventually give him, and I do agree here. Like, even though, yes, I mean, Caleb Williams is the cat's ass right now. He is a hot commodity, but he's still an unknown. He's still a gamble, and he's not a sure thing. JJ is a sure thing. JJ, knock on all the wood, if he continues his career for a decade plus, he will be walking into Canton as a first ballot Hall of Famer. And you don't just give that up Even though, yes, a potentially great talent in Caleb Williams, but it is still a gamble. Even though, yes, it is at a more important position, but I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it. Actually, you know what they need to do is that, all right, so they need to trade for Caleb Williams, but 4 firsts. So you can trade up to 3 years ahead of time, but if you trade during the draft, it unlocks that year's pick and then 3 future picks. So 4 first-round picks, sign and trade Kirk, sign and trade Daniil, include Cameron Bynum, and also Rudy Gobert for Caleb Williams. Let's get it done, man. Let's get it done. But I don't know if I can do it. It chokes me up. Wake me up inside. Wake me up. I can't do it. Can't do it. So, yeah, I agree with the Jeromes. It's a no for me, dog. But made me think for just a little bit, man. Anyways, your thoughts are our thoughts. Should the Vikings trade Justin Jefferson if it meant that they could draft Caleb Williams? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.